Oh yeah. Alright. Take it easy. Yeah. So right. Take it easy. So right. Take it easy. Yeah. So right. Take it easy. Alright. We are in here streaming on the YouTubans. Just making sure that everything is up and running here. Oh, hell yeah. So we are going to attempt some landing challenges in Microsoft Flight Simulator. A simulator. And let's just jump right into it, man. I have been having a blast in Microsoft Flight Simulator. If you guys don't know, I'm attempting to fly the Cessna 172, a slow, basic aircraft, from New York to London, England. I already have a couple of videos up, so go and check that out. But for now, I figured I'd just hop in here and try some of these landing challenges and see what we can do. Now, they seem to be adding to the epic landing challenges quite often. I've already done quite a few of the famous ones. I think I've attempted all of them, if I'm not mistaken. The Transylvania one was quite interesting. They released that, during Halloween. Transylvania, if you guys don't know, is an area in Romania where, if I'm not mistaken, Vlad the Impaler used to rule. Vlad the Impaler is the inspiration for Dracula. Vlad the Impaler didn't eat people, to my knowledge, or bite them and suck their blood, but he would impale, hence the name Vlad the Impaler, his enemies on a pike and leave the pike outside of his domain, his castle, etc. And that would scare the schnoogans out of me, that's for sure. And I believe that was the intent. But anyway, the Transylvania Halloween Spotlight event has you land on this field with all of this crazy weather, lightning strikes, and when you land on the landing strip, there's actually some pumpkins, some Halloween pumpkins, jack-o'-lanterns, I suppose. And that one was tough, man. I tried to get an A on that, just couldn't do it. The Charles de Gaulle Spotlight event here in the A320neo Airbus, I got a B on that. I tried this one multiple times, tried my hardest to get an A. The Airbuses seem to be a little bit glitchy in the landing challenges, but I did my best at that one. It's tough to fly those giant aircraft, man. Especially in the simulator. I can only imagine in real life. Reno Stead, that was a good one. I believe this is the Cessna Citation CJ4. I've flown that plane quite a bit in the sim, so did okay on that one. It's a very nimble plane. It's very light, so that's good. If you guys are joining, right now we're doing some landing challenges in Microsoft Flight Simulator. Pretty exciting. I've already done quite a few of them. Right now I'm in the famous versions here. And Kingston, Nevada, we did that one. Got an A on that. I'm just trying to see here if there's any that I haven't done. This one would just not. The Airbus A320 Neo landing challenges. This one here, this one here. Something's glitchy with the Airbus. I don't know what's going on, but it's just not working very well. So, I think we've done the Boeing. You know what? We can try the 737 again. I don't think it's going to go very well. This is at JFK in New York. This one's kind of glitchy as well. We can give it a try. I think I want to just go back to the landing challenges here and look at the epic ones, just so we can get some nice aesthetics going on here. So short airstrips, treacherous terrain, dramatic approaches, and harrowing descents. Face the most iconic and dangerous places to land in the world. Let's hop in here. So we've already done a little less than half of them, it looks like. Courchevel is quite beautiful. This one has a very strange approach. So you have to, you think you want to be descending, but not really, because you're essentially just kind of sloping slightly in and then turning right and then landing on this very short runway that's actually going uphill. And I'm not familiar with this plane at all. That one was really tough. But I'm happy to have gotten to see Chagall. This one was not that hard. This one's in Peru. Let's see, what haven't we done? Let's see here. Serena Station in Costa Rica. Why don't we give this one a go? This one's brand new. So we're going to be in the Cessna 208B Grand Caravan. So this one's a beefed up version of the 172. Looks like. Serena Station Aerodrome is a grass airstrip located in the middle of Corcovado National Park, Osa Peninsula, Costa Rica. It is surrounded by the lush vegetation of the area and influenced by the coastal winds of the Pacific Ocean. Interesting, interesting, interesting. So this is the Pacific. We've got the airstrip here. Lots of jungle going on here. And look at some of these guys, man. This guy, Matrick, I've seen him. He's on all these leaderboards. 1,968,800 points. All right. So the runway length is 2,384 feet. The elevation is 27 feet. So basically sea level. We're going to start airborne. Let's give it a shot. Okay, so we're going to start off at 100 knots. We want to get down to 85 knots, make a left-hand turn, and then 78 knots for the airstrip with a 13-knot crosswind. Fantastic. Well, I don't know if it's a crosswind. 160 is the heading of the wind where it's coming from. So if this is the Pacific, I imagine it's west. Alright, let's find out. Let's give it a shot. Alright, so we're in here. Let's not crash. Our speed is reducing, so that's good. I have no idea how to fly this plane. I don't know where the airport is, the landing strip. But at least our speed's reducing, so that's good. Get rid of this yoke. Oh man, we're really close to the tops of the mountain there. Keeping an eye out for the airstrip on the left. Ooh boy. This was tougher than we thought it was going to be, huh? Where is this thing? Man, it is just hidden in the grass. The trees. No sight of it yet. I don't even have have eyes on the thing. Possibly up here a tad? Did we pass it? Oh gosh. Big props to the pilots that land in this. I feel like we passed it. Is that possible? Holy mackerel. I feel like we should see some sort of clearing in the trees. At least when we get close to it. Well, our speed's okay. We must have passed it. Can I pull up a map here? Will it show me? Oh, if that's it, MRSN, we are way past it. So let's see if we can double back. Let's get our speed up a tad. Let's get the throttle moving. Jeez, I didn't even see a clearing in the trees there. This is not easy. It's not exactly clear skies either. Level off over here. Bring the throttle back down. Was it before the hill that we went over initially? Let's see if we can look at the isoline map. Will it let us? So this must be a river. Alright, we're just going to have to keep an eye out for it again. Just wish I knew if it was before or after the mountainous terrain there. Let's take our throttle back and go nose down just to get some better visuals here. Just for a moment. Don't want to lose too much altitude and crash in the Costa Rican jungle. That would be bad. Might get eaten by a pantera. That's panther for you non-Spanish speaking folk. Let's increase the throttle a little bit, get back up here. This is a nice plane though. Wow, look at that. All circuit breakers here. Anyway, gotta pay attention to the landing. Let's see where we're at on the map here. I'm a little confused. I feel like it almost spawned us after the airport. I mean, we must have had to make a left right away. So I know we need to go over this hill here. Boy, this terrain is very deceiving too, because it looks like there's kind of... I mean, it's very, very mountainous. It's not just... not a straightforward mountain distinguished from everything else easily. It's very hilly and uneven in many places. Obscure. Alright, so we're losing a lot of airspeed, so let's up the throttle here. Do we have flaps out? Where are our flaps? Alright. Is that it? There it is. Yep. Alright, this is harrowing. We're gonna give it a shot. Let's go flaps. Flap one notch. Let's go 2 notches. Full flaps here. Oh man, we are very close to the trees. How on earth do people land here, dude? We're not going to reduce our power quite yet. Let's try and get in line as soon as possible. Oh my goodness.
500.
This is crazy, man. Loco, muy loco. Alright, we're cutting power. Maybe not yet. That was a bad idea. I think we're going down, chat. Maybe not. Somehow our power saved us. Okay, let's dial it back. Let's get the landing gear down if we have any. Oh my goodness, we're gonna skim the trees. We're gonna skim the trees. Flaps again. Oh, okay. It's not turning out awful. Okay, well, that was a hard landing, but hopefully everyone's alive. You know what? I'm not terribly disappointed with that one, considering everyone's alive. Is everyone alive back there? All right, we gotta see. We gotta see. We know where the airport is now. We know what it looks like. We're gonna try this again. So our landing precision, not bad. Well, not great, not good. Mediocre. 2,213 out of 5,000 points. I'll take it for a first try. That's a tough one, man. Ground roll, 53 feet. That is not good. Landing smoothness, 514 feet per minute. Is that what that is? Ay. Okay. We could do better. We could do better. That was definitely a C. So let's give that a try again. How do these guys do it, man? I wonder if the top 5 people in the world that score so well in these challenges, I wonder if they do them if they're obsessed where they I'm sure it's a mix. Like, I wonder if they're obsessed where they do it over and over and over again, or They're just that good, and they nail it the first time. Okay. So we should see a little cutout here right after this ridge. Is where I think it is. It's very discreet, this spot. Let's go gear down.
500.
I think it's spawning us with our gear down. And there's the strip. Okay. So we need to make a left. Let's go flaps. Let's kill the throttle. Doing a real deep bank here. Okay, so we're at full flaps.
500.
Killed the throttle. Checking our airspeed. Checking our altitude. Coming down. Throttle's idle. Okay, airspeed. Okay, let's put in a little more throttle here to prevent stalling into the jungle. Okay, so there's a little bit of thrust. And we can kill it again. Let's try and line up. We're not going to stall quite yet, so that's good. Okay. Is our gear down? I hope so. I think this is looking better than the last one. I like it. I like it. I don't know why that one felt like it was so hard. It looks like we're landing on grass here. If we were landing on gravel, I would understand why it sounded that way. It's a pretty intense landing. Okay, that's a B. That's a B. We'll give it another shot. I want to try and get an A. If we can get over 1 million, I'll be satisfied. Coming anywhere close to 2 million is going to be extremely difficult. Again, I don't know how these other guys do it, but let's let me see here. Yeah, and then one thing I do need to do is change the stream settings real quick. We're just going to get 30 frames per second for the stream instead of 60 frames per second at 4K, which is pretty intense. That's more than we need for the stream. Streaming in 4K is already demanding as it is here. So let's go ahead and... Oh, I can't switch it. Well, enjoy the stream the way it is then, I suppose. Okay, back to the landing challenges. I'll try this one again here. Pretty intense. It's more than streaming 4K is already. Checking that quality of stream. Alright, we're back in it. What I'd like to do is try and get a gauge. Okay, engine condition. Yeah, see, I don't know anything about this plane. I don't know much about planes in general, but we are truly winging it here. Let's get rid of that yoke. We need to start banking. Let's get that final notch of flaps in here. And there's that little cutout. Boy, is that hidden. Imagine never land. I mean, you really, if you want to learn how to land here, you better practice it a bunch of times with someone that already knows how to land here. I mean, you can't just, you have to be quite skilled, some sort of skilled bush pilot to just be able to land on this strip without having done it before. Alright, so we're coming in here, looking decent. Speed is getting quite low, actually. Let's be careful. Some slow flight going on. Let's try and line up a bit better. And once we get over the trees, we're going to go ahead and cut the throttle. Gears down. Oh my. Okay. We're going to try and stall it out. Let's flare and let it touch down. What? Collided with an object? Where was the object? Huh? Come on. Come on. Come on. Alright, well, good thing is I'm going to restart the stream anyway, because we are going to lower the frame rate that is being output here. It's affecting the quality of the stream. I'll be right back.